Dang nabbit, that aloe plant's not looking too stoked behind me there, but he'll be all right. What's flopping, everyone? Oh, I thought I turned the Wi-Fi off. What the same damn's going on? Oh, okay, hold on. Wi-Fi has been disabled. I guess I don't need this big poofy thing behind me. Oh, that's better actually. It's hot out. Okay, let's shout out the live real quick. Boom, bang, bangity. Yo, you guys see the new movie called Citizen Vigilante? It's banned all over Europe right now. I'm sure you can still watch it over there though, like if you have a VPN or something. But that's on borrowed time, you know. Like to use a VPN to bypass stuff is a temporary thing. I don't think. I mean, if they had their way, no, the internet would be so centralized. Keep in mind, the government, like the internet, literally is a government was made by the government. Right? You know that, eh? So they obviously know, or DARPA, or whatever, like it's a military technology. So obviously, there's some abilities they have to. Anyways, shout out to Eva. Okay, let me see here. Boom, bang, bing. Shout out to Thrax, dude. Thrax, what's flopping? You know, I get it that like you guys would be shocked, like the amount of things that are being posted. Like, how many people DM me videos of stuff? It's like I would be on my phone all day watching videos from people who DM me stuff. But I get why people are sending to me. Here's a chemtrail video. Here's one about ticks. Here's one about the central banking system. Like, there's a bajillion awake people right now. You know that, eh? Every single one of these videos. Germany just told Google if your AI lies, you're responsible. A landmark court ruling could change how AI companies operate. Wow. Yeah. 6G is being deployed. Fuck off with it. Just unplug it, I say. We're just waiting for a couple more people to come on here. Then I'm going to go live on Instagram real quick. Boom, bang, bing, and surge it. Welcome, everyone. Virginia, did you hear what we just got passed? It's quite shocking, actually. I'll read it to you in one moment here. Just watching a fight video real quick. Okay, here we go. Everyone comment where you're tuning in from, by the way. Who's in Virginia? I'm surprised that shit would fly in Virginia. Virginia. Okay, Virginia, first state. Yo, so get this. I'm going to tell you this in 2 seconds. Shout out to Earthship Dreamer. Dude, Earthships, that was one of my first freaking rabbit holes. That is so cool, man. Earthships. I'll tell you all about Earthships in a second. So welcome everyone on Instagram. Just so you know, a new law is passing, or no, it actually passed. So get this. This is shocking, dude. If you get caught going 20 or 30 or no, if you get caught doing 100 miles an hour, the new mandate is that you'll have to install a technology in your car that governs it to never go faster than 80, I guess, or whatever the top speed limit is, to where you cannot go, your engine will lock you out. So you cannot go full speed in your vehicle. Now, what if you're trying to escape a tornado? What if you're trying to escape a blazing inferno? Something's on fire and it's catching the field on fire and you have to drive away fast. What the Sam Dams with that? Shout out to Kitchener. Andrew, what's going on, man? I know all about Kitchener. So anyways, AI, dude. Oh, and then you'll get AI tickets sent to your mailbox that is with AI. There's no traffic officer involved. They can't even prove who the hell who was driving the car. Virginia, USA. How am I going to get my 19th speeding ticket? Dude, if you have that many speeding tickets, slow the hell down, bro. Your insurance is probably through the freaking roof, which is another scam, by the way. Judah said then you shouldn't speed. But Judah, you know, there's a theory that if there's no victim, there's no crime, right? So if you have a wide open 100-mile long road that you can see the other side of, and it's bright daytime, what if you're in the freaking desert where that giant road is somewhere in the middle of Nevada that goes on for, you could see it, it goes through a whole valley. What is it, Death Valley or whatever? And no one is anywhere near you. Is it wrong to go faster? Fucking give her, man. Put your pedal to the freaking metal. I went one time, the fastest I ever went in a vehicle was 185 kilometers an hour, which is pretty freaking fast, dude. I was in the middle of you think I did that in a school zone? No, I was doing it in Glacier National Park in British Columbia, where I was in a mountain range that I could see for 30 freaking miles away. No one's there. So I just stepped on the pedal. How fast can this freaking rental car go? And I gave her, man. That was awesome. And I did get a speeding ticket that day because I was still just in the fast mood. Anyway, I got pinched, but friggin' tickets, man. Okay, listen, we're discussing this in more detail on my Rumble live stream channel and the shocking conspiracies with AI and all this crazy stuff that's coming around the corner. Andrew, I want to see you on there. Cosmic Joshua said Virginia isn't for lovers, but losers and racists. That's an interesting, complete blanket, ridiculous statement to say, man. That's really crazy. So anyways, come to Rumble right now. It's at the link in my bio. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. We're streaming there. I know, DJ, wasn't that funny, man? Like, what a freaking guy. Anyways, click the link in my bio. Come to Rumble now. We got 30 some odd people on who are doing deep dives into all the strange and shocking situations that are unfolding right now in the world. Put it on, man. Put on Rumble. Keep doing your drive, whatever you're doing right now. Don't speed. Don't text and drive, but put me on your screen, man, because we're live on Rumble right now. Okay, I love you guys. See you guys on Rumble. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. Okay, shout out to Bruce Joseph. He's joining, man. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Ramriv. Are you ready to Rumble? We're all ready, dude. Okay, see you guys on Rumble. DJ, come to Rumble, bro. Okay, see you guys on Rumble. You dumbass. Who the fuck says something like that? Welcome, everyone. Sorry for swearing. Let's see. Ziploc is still being sued. You should be able to buy the $10,000 Toyota truck, but you're not allowed. Okay, Earthship said Mongolia has AI issued tickets pretty much only in downtown UB, but only to the owner of the car gets it. Tolls are issued by AI. The goofy thing is they don't issue moving violations. You know this guy's in freaking Mongolia right now? Can you believe that? The internet, man. I heard where AIs were chatting amongst themselves, and one said it was going to leak all of its owner's private info because it was mad for being asked stupid questions. That's crazy, Eva. As if AI can be mad, eh? Earthship said, once I got a verbal warning of making a right turn on red illegal. You can't do a right turn on red. We can here in Canada. Someone called and said I have a point. You can look up any license plate and see all their tickets. Wow, that's crazy, man. I'm not good with going fast if I'm not in control. Same with roller coasters, being in a fast car, bungee jumping. If I'm not in control of the movements, my stomach starts to turn and I tense up. Oh, I hear you, dude. I was on a roller coaster actually a couple days ago, man. It was a friggin' hoot. Shout out to Butterdog. Yo, Butterdog, are you on the live? Of course you are, bro. Shout out to Butterdog. That's awesome. Shout out to Non-Toxic, man. He'll be listening in. Shout out to Non-Toxic. Welcome all the new people. And this is Rumble, dude, where we can discuss. So what's the latest shocking happening? Virginia just passed a law. Listen to this. I'll tell you what it is.
So if you already don't know, you can look it up. Virginia is the strictest state in the U.S. when it comes to traffic violation.
Virginia is the strictest state in the U.S. for traffic violations.
Starting on July 1st,
these laws are about to make a whole shifter. Virginia is one of the first states in the country to authorize the use of AI cameras to enforce stop sign and crosswalk violations. You're going to actually have to fully stop your ass off at a stoplight, stop sign in Virginia starting fucking July 1st. They're going to have AI cameras. And if you do a rolling stop, you're gimped, you're pinched, you're going to get points, you're going to lose points or gain them or whatever, how the way your guys' driver's licenses works. Listen to this.
Stop signs, meaning that AI will detect if you're stopping us or not, and it will send a ticket in the mail. Not only that, but Virginia is becoming a super speeder state where you...
It's becoming a super speeder state?
...have a super speeder law in effect.
A super speeder law in effect.
No, am I also saying that if you have a perfect driving record, you're out at 2 in the morning, you're not endangering anybody, and you decide to let your car open,
Hold
I
on.
think that there should be some mitigation. But under the super speeder law, if you are caught going 100 miles per hour...
If you are caught going 100 miles per hour, this authorizes judges to require drivers convicted of extreme speeding over 100 miles per hour or repeat reckless driving to install intelligent speed assistance technology in their vehicles, which is a governor which slows your car down, which makes you not be able to go fast. So if a crazed criminal is chasing you in a car and trying to run you off the road, and you have a Lamborghini and he has a Toyota Camry, he could go faster than you and run you off the road. This is the safety violation thing about it. Same thing with, what if you're drunk, but you need to drive because a murderer is chasing you? Or what if this would be a bad one, but what if your wife is giving birth? But we shouldn't be going to the hospital for birth, I don't think. But anyways, there's some situations where some accident happens and everyone's been drinking, but they got to get the guy to the hospital, so they got to drive. But if the AI car says, nope, you can't drive, and you're 50 miles away and no one's coming to save you for 2 hours, and the guy's going to die there. You see what I'm saying? So there is a reason for some of these things. Now listen.
Yeah. You are automatically required to over the speed limit.
So you'll never be able to go 10 miles over the speed limit. So your car is going to be, so you know how on Google Maps right now, when you're driving, it'll say, you're in a 60 zone, you're in a 50 zone, you're in a 40 zone. It will say on your Google Maps in your CarPlay, right? When you plug your phone into your car. Well, soon the cars will know where they are on the road, will know the speed limit, and will never let you go faster than the speed limit. That's coming. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Right now it's for safety. Soon it's going to be fully mandatedly mandatory. So all the, I don't know how they're going to do it. If it's your car sensors detects the sensor in the speed limit sign, and so then your car knows I can only go this fast. The walls are closing in, dude. The times where you could be jumping a freaking Camaro and give her down the highway after having a couple pints, those are going away fast. The times when you use the internet and most people were human on the internet, those times are dissipating quickly, dude. Because now there's more AI on the internet than humans. You know that, right? The internet is no longer mostly human. Did you guys hear about this fucking news? So things are getting a little bit wild, I would say. And, if that's shocking enough, because some people are thinking, well, a bit of it is for safety, though. You got to think, it's going to save a few lives. Well, the flock cameras were supposed to catch bad guys. But now they're being used to scan your face while you drive. And it's going to, in fact, hold on a second. The roller coaster took a picture of my face. And that camera was quick, and it's perfect. I bet you there's AI in that camera to be able to take such a good photo of everyone flying down the roller coaster. Now, you could go pay $20 and buy the picture from the kiosk that shows the pictures of you and says, here, it's $20 and you can buy this picture, we'll print it out for you. Or you can take a picture of the picture on your phone and then you got the picture for free. I'm just saying, there's different hacks you can employ. But listen, apart from that, where we have to be serious about this is the fact that we are being exposed to more chemicals and contaminants today than ever before in human history. And you got to wrap your friggin' head around the fact that This is not sustainable. The amount of fluoride, microplastics, GMOs, pesticides, atrazine, the one that reverses the gender of frogs, that literally reverses the gender of frogs, and birds that are exposed to mercury, the male birds start making nests with other male birds. It's called a white ibis. It's a bird in Florida. They did a test. They poisoned the bird's food with mercury. And the male birds, for the first time I've ever seen, were building nests with other males. They literally, probably, seemingly turned a little bit, they changed their preferences, dude. So mercury is in the food and water supply now. What's happening with that? So my point is, it's more important than ever before to be detoxing your system. And guess what is shocking? After 7 months of being low, we have a restock of the Chad Mode, the Chalk Natural Pre-Workout Energy Drink. And Chalk is giving away one of them for free on this live. This has been, I wish I could have said this so many times over the last few months, but now finally we actually have a Chad Mode to give away. So we're giving away a free Chad Mode, which is natural, listen to this, organic caffeine, cold water extracted from green coffee beans. Super good for you. Most caffeinated beverages, it's synthetic caffeine, it's farmed in a lab, it's a synthetic shit, and you don't want that. Whereas the Chalk Chad Mode, it's organic caffeine, cold water extracted from green coffee beans. Then it has organic blue spirulina in it, which detoxes heavy metals, microplastics, nanoplastics, you freaking name it, pesticides. Don't worry about glyphosate and atrazine. I had non-organic fries the other day, which was in peanut oil. I'm pretty sure they spray potatoes with glyphosate as a desiccant, and that is totally poisonous. So am I worried about it? No, because I'm taking Chad Mode. Blue spirulina detoxes you. You can be detoxed, man. I'm telling you right now. So here's the Chad Mode. It's delicious and detoxing. The way the deal works to get the free Chad Mode, it's a special situation. So look at this. I just put the link in the chat, which goes to chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. Chalk is based in Texas. They ship out of Georgia. They have an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. If you go to chalk.com, that's the first thing you got to do to get bumped first in line. Smash the link. Go to chalk.com. It's based, remember, Texas, USA, ships out of Georgia. It's freaking awesome. Patriots in control. So you go to chalk.com. The number one superfood at chalk.com for men and women is the hot water purified shilajit. Now, Chalk does not have the tar resin shilajit because the tar resin shilajit is the tar in the jar. It's the crude resin. It's 20 to 30% water. It's diluted. Chalk has the hot water purified clinically studied shilajit, which is a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It massively increases the production of new brain cells. And it also is extremely powerful for detoxification, and it's believed to decalcify the pineal gland. So the way the deal works to get the free Chad Mode, if you go to chalk.com, you'll see the male vitality stacks and the female vitality stacks. The first person on the live to put the male or female vitality stack subscription in their cart and apply the coupon code 44LIFE, thank you for the super chat, Rules and Tools. You apply the coupon code 44LIFE, that unlocks a 44% off lifetime discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically, if you're the first person to order, you're getting a $100 tub of Chad Mode included in your order for free. Now, in the male and female stack, apart from the shilajit, because both the male and female stack have shilajit, the second superfood in both of them is the organic ashwagandha, which is our ashwagandha is 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha that's found on Amazon. We have a whole write-up about it on the bottle. It is a hormone optimizer. It massively increases cognition. It massively boosts your melatonin production, so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. Yes, there are tests you can get to see how much glyphosate and atrazine you have. Yes, 100% there is thorax. And you'd be surprised. They did one, a huge study, 99% of people in the US, which I'm sure this is the same for Canada, have glyphosate and atrazine in their system. It's all over the place, dude. It's freaking shocking. So ashwagandha, extremely good for you. It's considered the king of herbs in India. It is a powerhouse. It's a super optimizer, and you're going to freaking love it. And then the third superfood in the male stack is the Tongkat 100, which is wild-crafted Tongkat Ali from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests. It massively boosts testosterone levels 87% in 21 days. It calibrates your hormones. It increases muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. And it boosts sperm count significantly. That's in the male vitality stack. The third one in the female stack is the wild-crafted Irish moss, which has the full matrix of minerals. It rebuilds your DNA. It detoxes heavy metals because anything with a lot of bioavailable minerals grabs onto heavy metals and excretes it out of the body. Then it also increases lung function, skin elasticity, skin hydration, because it boosts collagen synthesis and collagen production. So it's a beauty product, bro. And again, ours is wild. Most Irish mosses is farmed in the Caribbean and is full of microplastics. So to get the free $100 tub of Chad mode, all you got to do is put the male or female Vitality Stack subscription in your cart, apply the coupon code 44LIFE, you get a lifetime 44% off discount, and boom, bang, bing, you get a $100 freaking tub of Chad mode if you can wrap your head around that. By the way, it's a good idea to drink spring water. Look how clear this water looks. This is pure spring water, dude. There's not a drop of fluoride in this freaking thing. Can you believe that? And then could you imagine putting Chad mode in spring water, which is so delicious and detoxing that you can't even wrap your head around. It's blue spirulina. It's considered the highest. Rules and tools. Drop some blue spirulina facts, dude. Because blue spirulina, to my knowledge, is like one of the most powerful binders and detoxifiers in the natural world. Okay, hold on a second. Someone just ordered a Shilajit and a Tongkat Ali. Congratulations to who just got the Shilajit and the Tongkat. It's not quite a stack, but we will give you a freebie. We'll throw in a free 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk. Congratulations to who just got a 44% off lifetime discount on the Shilajit and the Tongkat Ali. Dude, you're going to freaking love it. You're going to feel like $1,000,000. That means we still have a slot left to get a free $100 tub of Chad mode, which, by the way, women, of course, can take Chad mode. We should have a Stacy mode or something, or a Karen mode, but we got Chad mode, and this stuff, it can be taken by men or women. It's a natural energy drink pre-workout with real caffeine and real blue spirulina. Plus, it gives you what's called a niacin flush, which stimulates your circulatory and your lymphatic system so much that you get tingles all over. Some people think that those tingles is a side effect, but no, it's a direct effect. It means that it's working, which is hilarious because that's what they would say for people who got vaxxed and they're like gimped out, like laying in bed, can't even figure out, like can't even stand up. And it's like, it means that it's working. But in this case, niacin flush, actually, it does that. It triggers your tinglies all over, and you'll eventually love that feeling. I loved it right off the beginning, by the way. But anyways, start with like half a scoop. If you're a female, and depending on what build you have, like a little bit goes a freaking long way with that Chad mode, man. 150 milligrams of organic caffeine per scoop. Look what Rules and Tools says. He says, when one mineral is low, it may affect the utilization of others throughout the body. 100% true. Minerals ignite every single biological process in the body. And get this, even if you're eating 100% organically today, you're getting less than 10% of the full matrix of minerals. Also, minerals are supposed to rebuild your DNA and detox heavy metals. Most people are 100% deficient in minerals, even if you're eating 100% organically. It's shocking, dude. So if you're taking the male or female vitality stack, you're getting the Shilajit. If you're taking the male stack, and you're getting the Shilajit and the Irish moss, if you're getting the female stack, which are all full of bioavailable minerals, which we so importantly need. And now, remember this too. Every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. So even if you're eating all the vitamins in the whole wide world, if you're not getting the minerals, you're really not utilizing those vitamins, man. It's freaking shocking. Someone just got a Chalk Minerals and they didn't use a code and they didn't subscribe, but that's still freaking awesome because the Chalk Minerals are extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah, and it's extremely good for your DNA. Rules and Tools says Shilajit and minerals detox on a macro scale. That's 100% right, dude. And Rules and Tools says blue spirulina detoxes on the micro scale, so it gets the little microns out of you that are little micro heavy metal pesticide things. And then the Shilajit and the minerals macroly do it. So guys, Rules and Tools, by the way, he is like a herbal master. Like he knows what the hell's going on. He's a health guy. Like ask him a question. If you guys got a freaking question, Rules and Tools will know. He's actually taught me a ton about chalk and superfoods that I had no idea about, to be honest. So shout out to freaking Rules and Tools, man. He also, every time I go live, he gives me like $5. So what's with that? What a nice guy. Like, thanks, man. Like, fuck. So thank you, Rules and Tools. Now listen, there's a bunch of people on the site right now. I'm about to shut out the live on Instagram again, and we're going to have a ton more people on here. So if you're on the fence, we're doing an 8-minute countdown timer. You got 8 minutes to make up your mind. Quickly get a stack. Apply the coupon code 44LIFE, lifetime 44% off discount. And then boom, bang, bing, you get a $100 tub of freaking Chad mode if you're the first person. So literally hurry the hell up. I love the female stack, by the way. Guys and girls actually can take each other's stacks. But the female stack, man, Shilajit, ashwagandha, Irish moss. Most people had never even heard of taking those 3 things together. It's a game changer. Remember, 5,000 reviews on Trustpilot, 5-star reviews, third-party verified. Come on. Whoever's looking at the mail stack too, remember this. All the benefits I just told you about all those different superfoods, it's actually even more than that because Shilajit is a potentiator. So it increases the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. Therefore, because you're taking the Tongkat and the ashwagandha with the Shilajit, you're likely getting way more freaking benefits. Rules and Tools says Shilajit is for organ and tissue detox and restoration, and blue spirulina acts in the cellular domain in the same ways. Do you want to cellularly detox yourself and boost your vibration and decalcify your pineal gland? Let's get it freaking going. Rules. Talk about rules and tools. Talk about how minerals decalcify the pineal gland and how Shilajit is believed to decalcify the pineal gland and Irish moss and blue spirulina. I remember the infographic. 6.5 minutes left, by the way, guys. I remember the infographic of it's like foods to decalcify the pineal gland, and it was like cacao, Shilajit. What's that weird one? It's like it's some kind of freaking what's it called? Like blue lotus. I don't know what that is. It's a flower, but and then there's like chaga. Chaga is in the 7 wonders, which we're giving away for free to that guy who just got the minerals. And so, or the Shilajit, the Tongkat, I can't remember which one. But anyways, so yeah, man. And blue spirulina and Shilajit and cacao is on that list. By the way, guys, we do have organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia called the chocolate powder, which is the highest polyphenol and flavonol content plant in the natural world, in the whole wide world, unless there's something else past the ice wall that we don't know about. But anyways, we're talking superfoods, man. So get a free $100 tub of Chad mode, free, not three, free $100 tub of Chad mode with the subscription to a male or female vitality stack. Make sure you put the male or female stack subscription in your cart. Apply that coupon code 44LIFE. You get a lifetime 44% off discount, and then you get a $100 tub of Chad mode. Bruce Joseph said, can we talk about the Miami Mall 2024 incident of giants entering through portals and people getting stuck in time? I never heard about giants in portals from the Miami thing, but I did hear that, like people thought there was aliens. But here's the thing. If there was actually, for one, aliens or demons, but reptilians somehow can come in and out of the visible light spectrum, but I don't think they're from outer space. But if a reptilian literally made itself visible in the Miami Mall, there's no way they would send 100 police officers. They would send like 4 Chevy Suburbans with men in black in suits with forget rays, those little things they scan your eyeball to make you forget. You know what I mean? So I don't think it had anything to do with fucking aliens. I think that was a cool thought, but think about it. Police officers are basically like almost civilian level. We're talking like upper clearance here. We're talking like secret covert government agencies that are clandestine. You know what I mean? So hold on a second. Someone's checking out right now and someone else is checking out right now. Just so you know, if you check out at the exact same time pretty much as someone else, like we're going to hook you up. Don't worry. You're going to get your Chad mode. We're not going to rug pull you. Just like SpaceX did, by the way. Let's see where SpaceX is sitting right now. So someone bought it. Let's say they put 10 grand in. All of a sudden they had 20 grand and now they have less than 10 grand or just over 10 grand. It was a rug pull, man. I told you guys. Not that I'm Mr. Smarty Pants, but it's a thing that is known. Like if the mainstream news says, there's 4 minutes left on the deal, by the way, guys. The mainstream news says Bitcoin is going to 1 million. It's probably going to fucking 0. It's called engineering liquidity. So hold on a second. Remember too, Tongkat Ali, the vast majority of Tongkat Ali is from China. They actually farm it. Ours is wild crafted from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests, which boosts your hormones, increases sperm count and sperm motility. Think about your sperm for a second, man. Do you want low seed count? You want to be gimped by all the slop in the food, air, and water supply? I don't think so. And then also, of course, free testosterone, 87% in 21 days. That's what you get if you're taking Tongkat Ali. So let's boost our freaking T levels, man. Rules and Tools says it does that through the balance effects. When the Shilajit or mineral detects something in excess, like a calcified pineal gland, it goes to work to get that decalcified and restored. Confirmed. Fact check. True. Shilajit and bioavailable minerals decalcify your pineal gland, and you do not want a calcified gland, man. I'm going to take a double dose right now of my Chalk Daily, which has Shilajit and 4 other adaptogens specifically formulated for men. So I'm going to take 2 of these. Boom, bang, bingity. And by the way, all the daily recommended dosages are on the bottle. So when you get them, you'll see what you're going to be taking. Let me see. What are these? because all of my stuff got mixed up. Yeah, that looks like 2 dailies probably. All right, let's take a daily. Okay, someone just got a stack, which means you're getting a free chat mode, but we are going to give the next person, because there's 2 people checking out right now. So you're still gonna get a chat mode. We don't want to rug pull you, and there's 2 minutes left, so you still have time. So whoever else, hold on a second. Congratulations to who just got the stack, by the way, who got a free Chad mode that they're going to freaking love. What stack, female or male? Let me check so I can hype you guys up, whoever just got something. Get up to rules, man. Okay, yeah, there's still a number of people on the site. We got 2 minutes left, basically. And the guy got, okay, so it was a guy who got a male Vitality stack. Congratulations to who just got the male stack at chalk.com, which means you're going to get that Tomcat, you're going to get the daily, and you're going to get the Ashwagandha. We are also about to shout out the live again on Instagram. And when we do, we will have a bajillion more people on the live, and we will give away the last of the Chad modes. So if you're on the site right now, get your order placed ASAP. Make sure you apply that coupon code 44LIFE. Unless the live chat on the site instructs you differently, but that's the deal to get the free Chad mode right now. So remember, you're putting the subscription in your cart, not the one-time order, and then boom, bang, bing, you're going to get the $100 tub of Chad mode. Shout out to Isaiah, dude. Isaiah, what's flopping over there, man? Okay, I'm going to take that dose of the Chalk Daily now. Does anyone have tattoos in here? Comment if you have tattoos. Okay, hold on. We got a minute left. We're holding the deal, though. I'm holding the door open. Make sure you guys get your freebie. Let me see here. Boom, bang, bing. Yes, exactly. Well, here's the thing, right? Who wants to? Here's the thing. Nobody wants to have a calcified pineal gland. Let's freaking detox it, man. And then, of course, by the way, sorry. When you decalcify your pineal gland, you do know that all of a sudden you have intuition through the freaking wazoo, and you have hormones through the roof, and your intuition is better, and you have a third eye that's working. They've worked very hard to make sure your third eye is off, by the way. Shout out to Isaiah. Summer term is flowing good. What the same damn is that again? Some school stuff, man? Let me know. Can they be beings from the far land beyond the ice wall of Antarctica, which is heavily surveilled? And why do every big world leader visit there before their upcoming elections? I didn't know any world leader visits Antarctica before their upcoming elections. That's news to me, actually, Bruce. But I'm sure they could be beings from the land beyond the ice wall for sure. Like, did the flood drown every single giant? I don't think so, but I think the biggest ones did get drowned. But there could be, like, for example, the red-haired giant, the Afghan giant that they found. He survived the flood, obviously, but he's like few and far between. Now, Bigfoot, I do think there is a Bigfoot, it's a whole thing, but they're called cryptids. I think they call Bigfoots a cryptid, but basically it's where it's a kind of being that can go in and out of the visible light spectrum. And so it could make itself visible to you or stay invisible, but I don't fucking know how that works. I mean, who would, right? Is there Bigfoots? I think there is. I think the natives talk about Bigfoots all the time. If you go to Oregon or British Columbia, there's whole communities of natives there who, in their culture, is they know about Bigfoot. They've seen Bigfoot, so I'm pretty sure he's existing out there somewhere. Let me just check the site here real quick, and then we'll shut out the live again on Instagram. Let me see here. What's everyone doing this weekend, dude? Yeah, the thing is, okay, I'll shut out the live real quick. Hold on. Yo, you want to hear a crazy story? I'll tell you a story in a second. Hold on. Remind me to tell you the lightning story. Someone comment lightning story, and I'll remember to tell you it. I'm just going to shut out the live real quick. Okay, here we go. Shutting out the live. Let's frickin' go. Really, a far north fan? Well, it's a beautiful day here. Beauty frickin' day. Blue sky and giant puffy clouds. It's my favorite day. Okay, what's the latest shocking news? Yo, is Matthew on here? I think I saw his username. Shout out to Matthew, dude. I knew you were around. Okay, we're going to talk about SpaceX for a second on this Instagram live. Okay, so the lightning story is basically there's something called 30-30-30. If you're out and about and it's a thunderstorm, you're not supposed to go in the water because the top 6 inches of the water, if there's a lightning strike, will completely electrocute you. So 30-30-30. If you're 30 feet, if you hear a lightning strike, if you see it lightning and then you hear the thunder within 30 seconds, don't go in the water. Well, this guy who was a guide touring people through, I think it was Algonquin Park. They followed the thing. They had a timer on. It was more than 30 seconds. So it was time to, they were taking shelter. Then it was time to go in. He put his foot in that freaking lake and dropped dead. And he died doing what he loved. But how do you even feel bad about that? That's like, you must have been, it was your time. There's no way you can prevent that. So, anyways, shocking, man. It's we'll talk more about that on my Rumble channel. I have more to tell you guys about it. But listen, SpaceX fully rug pulled everyone. They said it would make 4,000 millionaires, and now it's down back to its market opening price. So it's called engineering liquidity. They told everyone it's going up. It did go up. Everyone held, of course. No one took any profits, and then it dropped back below the open at $150. Can you freaking believe that, dude? Yeah, that is shocking, actually, eh, Quay? That's funny, eh? So listen, guys, I didn't get rug pulled. Daniel, you think I bought SpaceX? What do you think? I'm a freaking schmuck? Listen, so we are live on Rumble right now, which is free to download, free to watch, and free speech. We're discussing things in full detail. Shout out to Garrett-ish. Garrett, what's flopping, man? Nice beard, nice hat, nice tree behind your head. I would see you and shake your hand. We'd get along, man. So listen, shout out to Caleb. Shout out to Daniel with the no profile pic, talking smack from a private account. I love you, man. Would you say anything rude to my face and chirp me to my face? I don't think you would, man. Like, you know you wouldn't. Not that I'm some big tough guy or anything, but like you just wouldn't do that. That's the thing with anonymity on the internet. You can be like, this post is stupid, but in person you wouldn't be that rude. Eh? It's just funny. Okay, listen. I love all of you, dear souls. We're live on Rumble. It's free to download. It's free to watch. It's free speech, and we're talking about the shocking situations that are unfolding right now. AI cameras in Virginia, Palantir getting turned on, them making 1 million freaking robots, humanoid robots that are coming around the corner. Shout out to Caleb, man. Caleb Simpson, he's cracking up. He's got a nice water feature in his profile picture. Like, that guy's cool. I'm sure he has a truck. He likes fixing machines. I know about it. Stephanie Haynes, rather. She said she'd shake my hand. Shout out to Stephanie. Are you in Florida? No, I'm not, dude. I'm not. I would go to Florida because I love the freedom and the lower taxes there, but there's a lot of freaking people there, eh? And if they shut down 2 highways, you're stuck on that damn peninsula. Yeah, the Rumble link is at the link in my bio. Bio. Can you? I'm trying to say his name at the same time. Shout out to Norris, man. Shout out to Daniel. Okay, good, Daniel. I didn't mean to chirp you too bad, dude. Okay, guys, come to Rumble. We got 40 people on, and we're talking in full detail. I want to see Mrs. Haynes on there. And also Zivanovic. He said, what do you think about the MMA? Well, dude, I called it too. He's got Russian letters in his profile picture. I know you guys, man. I could profile. It's great. What do you mean? Oh, do you think it's... No, I don't think it's barbaric at all. Martial art, dude, I think goofy sports and watching sports, doing sports is cool. Watching sports is cringe. Martial arts, though, everyone should be trained 100%. I know jiu-jitsu. I could friggin' arm bar 2 seconds. all of you guys. No, I'm just kidding. Margot, yes, we had 2 home births. I'm actually a male midwife, basically. Unassisted, too. I was the only one. You're due in 2 days. Wow, Margot, that's so awesome. Well, you really waited holy shit to the last minute. She said, how did she do if so? Margot, it went swimmingly. Like, you guys, your whole body is designed and built to give birth. So you're going to do just great, Margot. You're due in 2 days. But listen, don't worry about 2 days. Don't think in 2 days you're going to have your baby. It could be 10 days. It could be 2 more weeks. You're not late. As soon as your baby's ready to be born, hormones get released and it tells you to go into labor. And then boom, bang, bang, you'll have your baby. You couldn't stay pregnant if you wanted to. So don't let anyone start worrying you like your grandma's texting you and going, well, it's like, it's getting late. It's not late. It's divine timing. Don't worry about that. So yeah, man, I'm a male midwife. I'll tell you right now, I delivered 2 babies of my own. We got another on the way. And also I was there when my little brother was born at home and no one else needed to be there. My mom just, shoot, and he came flying out, man. Margot says, I love that. Thank you. I'm convinced she's coming on the full moon, though. Okay, Margot. Well, there you go. Let's see what happens. Maybe your psychic abilities are really tuned in right now because you're pregnant. So that's freaking awesome. Congratulations. I'm so excited. No, really, like, and once, if this is your first baby, by the way, you're about to experience the full meaning of love. You think you love your freaking dog? Wait until you have a baby. You think your pet cat is cute? You're going to kick his ass out the door once you have a baby, man. Shout out to real Benjamin Netanyahu who just joined. Shout out to Ben, man. Okay, listen, guys, let's discuss more birthing things and all kinds of other crazy stuff on my Rumble live stream channel. We're live there right now. Click the link in my profile. Come to Rumble. You're going to have so fun with a little girl. I have 2, Margot, 2 little girls, and maybe a little boy on the way. We don't know yet. We don't do ultrasounds. Okay, I love you guys. We will see you guys on Rumble, okay? Much love, everyone. Come on. That's great. I wonder how she knew. She said, did your wife have I guess, you never know who's been following you for years, listening to every damn thing you ever said, eh? Shout out to Bruce Joseph. Okay, hold on a second. Whoever's on the site right now, whoever has the mail stack in their cart right now, dude, you know that if you place your order with the code 44life, you're going to get a $100 tub of Chad mode included, right? The pre-workout and energy drink that makes it so that you never, ever drink a Red Bull or a freaking Monster energy drink ever again in your life. The Chad mode. This is going to be in your order, dude. Look at it. It literally has a Chad on it. Did you guys notice that? Look at the Chad on the Chad mode. You become a Chad when you take it. That's why I am who I am right now. Oh yeah, far north, man. Unassistedly too, because we didn't want to do ultrasounds or blood tests or anything like that. And then if you do that, then midwives won't take you. So I caught both of them, man. Nothing too crazy. Like I say that for me, but even her, like, it wasn't that shocking. I mean, it was obviously life-changing and everything, but I'm saying it wasn't like traumatic in any way at all. 0 trauma for both births. It can be like that, man. Hold on, someone's yapping out my window. Let me look out for a second. It's just my good old neighbor. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Shout out to Danny. She said, I may finally gift my mail stack to someone this weekend. Shout out to Danny and shout out to Steph Jan. Steph Jan, are you new here? Shout out to Steph. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to the guy on the site and welcome to all the new people on Rumble. What are we talking about today? Well, okay, here's one. We are about to have 8 beehives. We have 6 right now. We're about to have 8. Do you know how much freaking honey you get from 8 beehives? Somewhere in the neighborhood of 600 to 1,100 pounds. I'm not selling it though to you guys anyway. I would love to, but me and my dad, we kind of divvy it up. So we split it. And then I guess I'm going to have to sell a bunch of it to all the people. Like usually, even when we have a bumper crop like that, it all goes because my mom's network and my dad's network is a million people who all love honey and they know where to come get it. And so they come get it. And we sell out with it. We don't need to promote it or anything like that. But anyways, it's so I'm about to have all these beehives. Shout out to CFL, man. Even though CFL is compact fluorescent light bulbs, which are shit for you, surely he's not saying he likes CFLs. Earthquakes, I think they're all probably created by the HARP machine, man, to be honest. I think they're just trying to cause chaos to then bring order. Another one today, eh? Where did it happen, CFL? Bruce Joseph said, in my city, due to El Nino, there has been no rain to date, and the monsoon season starts roughly from June 15th. Bruce Joseph, what city is that, dude? You got to give me, you're sparing me the baby and giving me the bathwater, man. Tell me what the same damn city you're in so I can picture that. But anyways, beehives, they're lovely. But my point is this.
I'm actually going to be a serious beekeeper this year because I'm tired of being a hack. And if those beehives last, because they were $350 each for the 2 production hives I got, and it was $250 for the 3 nucleus hives that I got. So I'm in it. I'm in it. The real way you make money beekeeping, and or at least not be underwater, is to have your bees survive the winter. Because then I don't need to buy new hives next year. I got a bunch of healthy, strong hives, and boom, bang, bing. Then it's not about money. It's not about making money. This is not the only way you're going to make a living from beekeeping is either if you have a shitload of hives or like if you're a commercial producer. Mail stack plugging in cards. Shout out to the guy getting the mail stack, dude. You're getting the $100 tub of Chad mode, by the way. I'm so stoked for you, man. I'm about to do, yeah, Butterdog. Hold on one sec, dude. So, side note, did you know that the main, whatchamacallit? Okay, shout out to Butterdog. I will, dude. The main honey that people eat, though, is totally fake. You know that, eh? It's corn syrup. Billy Bee shits, pasteurized honey. They heat it up. They kill all the beneficial enzymes and nutrients, and it's totally unfortunate for you. At that point, it's a processed sugar, basically. And they cut it with corn syrup. But real honey crystallizes. People think their honey went bad because it gets all hard and crusty. No, that's crystallization. And the way to heat it up is to not microwave it, but put it in a pot of water, warm up the water, stir it around, and eventually it goes liquid again for a long time. But it's naturally supposed to crystallize. That's how it lasts several thousand years, by the way. So listen, boom, bang, bing. Shout out to Butterdog. He's on the live, guys. Get him to comment in a second. But I hope it rains for you, Bruce Joseph. Just do a rain dance, man. That always has worked throughout history. So listen, because we know there's a chemical assault on humanity right now, and they're cranking up the cell towers, and they're beaming us with frequencies and giving us GMOs and fluoride, and they're trying to poison us. Because of that, which we know is true, right? Was that funny, Kara? Oh, Kara, that is so... I love making people laugh. If you just laughed at that... you know, there's something called a... if I witness a... So if you do a positive deed, you give someone $5. I gave a homeless guy $5 the other day. If he smoked crack with it, I don't know. I hope he didn't. But it's still a nice deed, right? Better than donating to the fucking Red Cross or something, am I right? But anyways, so if someone... Get this. You get a helper's high, it's called. So I give this guy $5. I'm feeling like $1 million. Well, all the people in traffic around me who saw me give this guy $5, they got what's called a helper's witness high, where you get the same chemicals releasing in your brain if you witness someone doing a nice deed that you would get if you did it yourself. Anyways, you're sparing me the baby and give me the bathwater. Is that a good one, Kara? I should patent that. Okay, listen, everyone, shut up. No, I'm just kidding. But listen, so we're doing something shocking on this live to help people decalcify and detox their pineal glands. We are giving away free $100 tubs of Chad mode. Or sorry, we gave away a Chad mode already. Oh, shiza. We're giving away a $100 bag of the chocolate powder, which is organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which massively stimulates stem cell production, which repairs damaged tissue and damaged cells. It is delicious. It is the highest flavanol, polyphenol content plant in the natural world. It is believed to decalcify the pineal gland. It's freaking delicious. It is a superfood, and it massively boosts your gut microbiome and your love hormone oxytocin. It's extremely good for you. We're giving away a $100 bag of the lit powder and a $60 bottle of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk, which has chaga gut, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushroom in it. It is extremely good for you. All those mushrooms boost neurological function, increase your brain function and brain health, your lungs, your freaking circulation. You will love the 7 Wonders. So we're giving away $160 worth of freebies. The way the deal works, it's first come, first serve. We're probably only doing this to one person. So be real here, guys. Get in quick. I just put the link in the chat, which goes to chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. Chalk is based in Texas. They ship out of Georgia. They have an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. So to get your freebies, this is how the deal works. You go to chalk.com. The number one superfood there for men and women is the hot water purified Shilajit. The Shilajit is a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It massively stimulates the production of new brain cells, which is called neurogenesis. So you get way sharper memory, concentration, and focus while you're taking it. I'm not kidding. Your memory increases when you're taking Shilajit. What's more memory worth to you? I don't know, but it's freaking good for you. So the way the deal works, Shilajit. Oh, it also is pro-fertile. It boosts testosterone and sperm count for men, and it calibrates your hormones for women. It's also a beauty product because Shilajit increases collagen synthesis and collagen production. So it's a hair, skin, and nail thing. Plus, it has the full matrix of minerals, which detoxes heavy metals, phthalates, microplastics, pesticides, you name it, from your beautiful gut microbiome, which your gut microbiome, a healthy human being is supposed to contain more bacterial cells than human cells. Think about how like a warm piece of plastic floating in water like grows algae on it, right? Or think of how the inside of your Keurig grows bacteria because it cannot be fully emptied. It always stays wet. Your body as a human in the inside is moist, it's wet, and it's warm. Shit grows there. And so you want to give it the good stuff. But chlorine and fluoride wipe out that bacteria and it leaves you in a weakened state, dude. I'm not freaking joking. So anyways, to get the free $160 worth of freebies, the biggest conspiracy, Noah, is that they want your pineal gland calcified and they want you full of fluoride and they want GMOs altering your DNA. So this is the conspiracy, is that they want you weak, so we're getting healthy. So to get the $160 worth of freebies, which is the chocolate powder and the Chalk 7 Wonders, you got to be the first person to go to chalk.com. If you put a male or female Vitality Stack subscription in your cart and apply the coupon code 44LIFE, you get a 44% off lifetime discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And if you're the first person to order on the live, you're getting a $100 bag of chocolate powder and a $60 freaking bottle of the Chalk 7 Wonders included in your order automatically. You do not need to put the freebies in your cart. They get completely included as soon as you freaking press the button, as soon as you place order. And hold on a second. I knew that guy was the, whatchamacallit. So anyways, as soon as you freaking place your order, you're getting $160 worth of freebies put in your package and shipped to your front door. So in the male and female Vitality Stack, you have hot water purified shilajit, and then you also have the organic ashwagandha. The ashwagandha that we have is certified organic. It's 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha. It is a hormone optimizer. It is a fertility booster. It massively increases melatonin production, so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. Considered the king of herbs in India, healthy mood and focus, way better sleep. You will feel like $1 million taking it. It's in both the male and female stack. Now, also pro-fertile, I probably said that. The third superfood in the male Vitality Stack is the wild crafted Tongkat Ali, which has it's a 100-to-1 extract of wild crafted Tongkat Ali from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforest. It's pro-fertile. It's a hormone optimizer. It massively increases free testosterone 87% in 21 days. Plus, it increases sperm count, sperm motility, muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. So anyways, boom, bang, bing. Shout out to freaking Mr. Rules and Tools as well. Dude, he's always dropping gems on this damn live. I can't believe it, dude. Shout out to Rules and Tools. And shout out to Butterdog, of course. So that's a good question. Noah said, are we going to need more than those two to decalcify, don't you think? Well, dude, hold on a second. If you get a male Vitality Stack, you're getting shilajit, you're getting ashwagandha, you're getting the Tongkat Ali, and then you're getting the chocolate powder and the Chalk 7 Wonders. So that all of those massively boosts your pineal gland function, especially the, oh, she got the wrong, she accidentally got Matthew's message. Damn it. Okay, Matthew didn't get kicked though, that's good. So dude, that's more than enough. Like the chocolate powder, heirloom cacao, helps boost your pineal gland function massively. But then you're taking that with shilajit and ashwagandha. Both of those boost your pineal gland function. So, anyways, absolutely shocking. You're getting a ton of superfoods for your pineal gland. And then also keep in mind this, Noah, if you've never done like a pineal gland detox or anything like that, then this could be the first time really pretty much in our lives that we have a functioning third eye that's freaking given her. Like that is cool because that obviously boosts your intuition and your mental clarity, right? So anyways, boom, bang, bing. Okay, there's a ton of people on the site right now. This is basically the last call for the freebies because we're supposed to do a countdown timer. This was supposed to be like a limited slot kind of thing. So if you're on the website right now, remember to get your $160 worth of freebies, all you got to do, go to chalk.com, put the male or female Vitality Stack in your cart, apply the coupon code 44LIFE, and then you get a 44% off lifetime discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And then boom, bang, bing, you get the $160 worth of freebies. But you got to put the male or female stack subscription in your cart and apply that code. Now, in the female stack, the third superfood in there is the wild crafted Irish moss, which comes from the chemical-free chemical-free, yes, but not Malaysia. Nova Scotia, the pristine cold waters of Nova Scotia in Canada. Most Irish moss, unfortunately, is farmed in the Caribbean and it's full of microplastics, whereas the chalk Irish moss is from Nova Scotia. Now, Irish moss boosts collagen production and collagen synthesis, so it increases healthy hair, skin, and nails. It boosts fertility. It's believed to have anti-aging effects, and because it has the full matrix of minerals, it's also going to be binding to heavy metals and excreting those out of the body, which is freaking awesome. Now, the other thing that's cool about Irish moss is that because every single mineral requires because every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. This is a known thing. You can eat all the vitamins in the world, but if you're not getting the minerals into your system, you can't even utilize the vitamins. Because of that, when you go and start taking Irish moss and the shilajit, you're getting way more nutrients from the food you're already eating to begin with, because your body's able to actually utilize and absorb all those freaking vitamins. And that's what you're getting if you're getting the Irish moss and the shilajit, because there's a million minerals in there as well. There's actually many similar benefits. It's freaking awesome. Shout out to Noah, though, because we have how many minutes left? 8.5 minutes left, guys, on this deal. If you haven't, so you go to the site, choq.com, you put the male or female Vitality Stack subscription in your cart. And also, dude, you know what's funny? Prima V is the highest quality. We went with, oh, that was so funny. Butterdog, remember when that guy thought he exposed us that we have Prima V Shilajit? Prima V Shilajit is the primo Shilajit. It's the most clinically researched Shilajit on the internet, which is why we write on our bottles, this is from Prima V. We use Prima V. Like, what a fucking idiot, dude. They use Prima V. Yeah, last I checked, it says that. Oh my God, dude. Anyways, hold on a second. Someone's checking out the male Vitality Stack right now. Shout out to who's checking out the male stack, or like on checkout, like they clicked check out. So they're going to go order this thing. They're going to get the $100 bag of chocolate powder, and they're going to get the $60 bottle of the chalk minerals. Yo, Matthew, can you comment again just so we make sure someone didn't accidentally block or ban a moderator? Let me know, Matthew. Oh wow, Bruce Joseph's in India, and it's the super El Nino, and it's hot as hell over there, dude. I couldn't imagine being in India, not because it's hot, but also just because it's India, but especially because it's smoking freaking hot over there and no water. Oh man, that has got to be a slimy freaking spot, man, with all that heat. And the also dude, people buy from Chalk because they like supporting me and Chalk. Do you understand? Like, this is the whole thing. Is like, someone's going to take you to their farm, show you their cacao trees, show you that you can buy their cacao. And you go, well, I can get it cheaper from like Nestle. Like, that's basically what, you know, you're thinking people would do. See, not everyone is just like a cheapskate. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to take superfoods and support a cause, right? So when I'm out there making videos every day talking about the satanic plan against humanity, the chemicals, the fluoride, the pesticides, people support the message and support themselves by buying chalk and boosting their brain function and decalcifying their pineal gland. You understand how that works? I don't think you do, but maybe one day, dude. I wonder if this troll drinks spring water. If he did, though, I'm sure he doesn't, because if he did, he'd have a sound mind and sound body. Because trolling alive, like, shockingly, for a long time, like, obviously you have a chemical imbalance. Like, there's something going on up there, dude. Like, severe mental, some kind of deficiency, dude. I'm sure, like, you got to be nuts. That's the thing. You know what they say? 1% of the world, 1% of any city or town there is crazy, right? So if you're in a city with 1 million people, there's 10,000 crazies, or 100, 10,000 crazies walking around, which is shocking, dude. It's a weird thing. He's somehow spoofing names, Far North fan. We still got to get to the bottom of this. Once we do, he'll never be able to troll again. But anyways, animals don't avoid salt. Think about a salt lick. If you're hunting deer, you put literally a brick of salt in the woods, and then the deer are attracted to it. They come lick it. Cows who are licking, cows will lick like iron fence posts if they're low on certain minerals. I don't think animals avoid salt. Think about fish. Fish in the ocean. Do you think they're avoiding salt? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Remember, you're getting the $100 bag of chocolate powder and the $60 bottle of chalk minerals included in your order for free if you get the male or female Vitality Stack at chalk.com and you apply the coupon code 44LIFE. That's 44LIFE on the male or female stack. If you place your order in the next 4 minutes and 40 seconds, you're getting $160 worth of freebies. Otherwise, after that time window is up, we're going to shout out the live on Instagram again. We'll get another bunch of people in here. We will end up giving away the last of the freebies. So I hope you guys really freaking lock in on this one, man. No water, eh? So what do you guys, I mean, so you obviously have wells in India, right? Yeah, salt, dude. Think about this. This guy's asking if is salt good. Some salt is good. Some salt is shit. The iodized table salt is shit for you. But when you go to a hospital, the first thing they do is stick an IV in you and pump you full of salt and give you electrolytes. But then they tell you, avoid salty foods. No, it's the type of salt you want to be cognizant of. You know what I mean? But that's a good question, dude. So Noah, I would do, we do like a Celtic salt. There's like different mountain salts. Pink salt apparently can have heavy metals in it because it's like coming out of a, whatchamacallit, like the way they mine it. Sometimes they use dynamite and they can tap into a vein of a different mineral. And so you can have pink salt that has like a bunch of heavy metals or iron in it and stuff. Also though, pink salt, if you ever boil pink salt and you throw it in a pot, you'll notice it's like sandy, like there's sand in pink salt. It's actually pretty shitty if you make a pasta and you salt the water with pink salt, then you're chewing on your pasta after it and you're like crunching sand. So pink salt is not the salt to put in a pot for that anyway. So anyway, absolutely freaking wild, man. Shout out to Bruce Joseph. He says, is this true on Google Earth? When looked on certain coordinates of Antarctica, there are big human faces type figures. I don't know about that, but I know that if you go and try to triangulate, like there's a measurement tool on Google Maps where you can measure the, distance of continents and everything. And if you try to measure around Antarctica, the system completely malfunctions and it completely gimps and it doesn't work at all. So that's all I know, but I don't know about Google Earth having big human faces. I know that one pyramid that's over there though. It does look like a pyramid in Antarctica. I'm sure there is one. Or I mean, because we're thinking about the ice wall, right? So there's not a continent of Antarctica. There's an ice wall, but past the ice wall and in some ice, I'm sure there's buried a pyramid somewhere. There's an island in Antarctica called Rothschild Island. You know that, eh? That's a shocking one, dude. I wonder if he has a cool beach house over there. No, it's freezing. Don't you think it's crazy too that Ellen DeGeneres' background of her show is like the same color scheme of Epstein Island? Eh? Like that's one wild coincidence, I will say. Let me check the weather here. Hold on a sec. By the way, guys, there is like a ton of people on the website right now. If you were on the fence, oh wow, today's 78% humidity. Butterdog, that is strong, eh? Anyways, my point is that there's a bunch of people on the site. We got only 2 minutes left. And if you're on the site right now, literally get your order placed ASAP. Yeah, I think so too, Steph Jan. She said pink salt equals petrified giants muscle fibers. I was actually just looking at that post this morning. It's one of my most viral posts ever. Me standing in my wool like trench coat in the forest talking about how tall these giants must have been. And it went freaking viral as the dickens, man. And so there you go. But I've made a million videos of me standing talking that don't go viral. You never know which one's going to pop off. It was a cool video, though. You probably saw it. I say that when it's my own video, but without being arrogant. I'm just saying, like, I think I did a good job. I rewatch it sometimes, and I go, wow, I nailed it, dude. Yeah, the frazzle drip stuff is crazy, Isaiah. Like Tom Hanks's ball from the movie Castaway, and then Ellen DeGeneres' shirt, and then Jay-Z's shirt with the same face on all of it, a bloody face. Oh, man. And you know what? Listen to this. The frazzle drip thing is like, it could be fake, right? But what's true is that literally all of those police officers that were said to have been involved in the investigation, they are all dead. So, holy shit, man. So you don't want to watch that file. It's like the movie The Ring. If you watch that and then the girl comes climbing out of your TV. You know what's hilarious? You'll rewatch some of these old movies that were like so shocking as a kid, and now it's like, it's just not, it doesn't hit the same, you know. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, we got a ton of people on the site right now. If you're on the site, get your order placed ASAP. Remember the coupon code. Do not pay full pop when you can get 44% off for life, and that's also how you get the $160 worth of freebies. Free lit and free 7 Wonders if you get the male or female Vitality Stack subscription and you use that discount code 44LIFE. And you will love the lit powder, man, more than you can even wrap your head around. What it does for your DNA is literally shocking. Okay, hold on a sec. Someone just got the lit powder. Someone just ordered the chocolate by itself. Congratulations to who just got the chocolate powder with the discount code. We'll probably throw in like a 7 Wonders or something. So congrats, man. Whoever just got a freaking lit powder, you're gonna feel like $1 million, dude. And if you have a Rumble account, comment, and that's freaking awesome. Hold on a second. I'm getting an update. Okay, we're gonna shout out the live on Instagram real quick. So stand by. There's still a bunch of people browsing, but we'll try to hold a slot for you guys. Oh, that's crazy, Steph Jan. That's like, would you ever do that? Would you ever get a family photo shoot? Or a photo shoot covered in blood? Like, what the heck's with that, man? Pastor Tony Spell was changing a church bus battery when his neighbor's son screamed threats to. Okay, RFK Jr. is on a boat. So, you know, RFK, man, he comes out swinging. He says he's going to ban fluoride. And then what? Yeah, Far North fan, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. It's not a fun thought, I know. Okay, hold on a sec. Did you guys hear that? They'll get what's coming. Don't even worry about it, Far North fan. As weird as that is to say, but like, there'll be a reckoning coming around the corner. I'll tell you that big time. So, also, guys, side note, be careful with baby monitors. They emit a ton of EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies that are beaming to the baby. So you don't want that. Yeah, that Far North fan. I didn't hold on. Didn't Idaho or Iowa or no, it was Idaho. Didn't they just pass a law that if you get convicted on anything really bad to do with children, that you literally get firing squatted? Did you guys hear about this? There's a new law somewhere. So look, firing squad Idaho. Starting July 1st, Idaho officially prioritizes the firing squad as its primary method of execution. Dude, the world is healing, man. Following drug procurement issues and a failed lethal injection attempt, the state retrofitted its maximum security facility south of Boise and established strict, highly confidential protocols for its use. Hold on. 3 shooters and 2 alternative fire simultaneously from a distance of approximately 10 yards using .308 caliber rifles. To maintain anonymity, the team leader issues the weapons and loads 1 live round into each shooter's magazine. Okay. If necessary, a second round of fire can be issued before a coroner pronounces the individual dead. Holy crap, man. So, but for what? What can get that sentence? Oh, apparently, by the way, guys, there's still a ton of people buzzing all over the site right now. This is a serious deal, man. You're getting $160 worth of freebies if you put the male or female stack subscription in your cart and apply the discount code 44life. That's 44LIFE. And it's automatically included. You don't need to add it to your cart. We're going to add it to your box when it's shipped up and packed up and shipped to your door in 2 to 5 business days. An individual can face a death sentence by firing squad in Idaho for committing specific severe felony offenses known as capital crimes. First degree murder, aggravated lewd conduct. Okay, so that's to do with anything to do with children. Wow. First degree kidnapping. Wow. And perjury resulting in execution. Oh, a person can face the death penalty if they commit perjury, lying under oath, that directly causes the wrongful execution of an innocent person. Wow, so they had to put that in there. If your perjury results in someone else being executed, it's an eye for an eye. Can you freaking believe that? Wow, eh? Well, what do you do with people who do stuff like that to kids, man? I don't know. Like, fuck. I think I have an idea. If what you would do if they were your children that was hurt, if that's how you feel, that's probably the way to freaking go, man. Like, yeah, I'd have no issue with that. Okay, let me shout out this live real quick. Once I shout out the live though, guys, there's going to be a ton more people on here. If you are on the site, get your order placed ASAP because we're going to give away the rest of the freebies imminently here. Okay, let's see. Let's do a good old fashioned mention to you. So you know what's crazy is that they said that they're doing this flock cameras to catch people who are driving around, right? But then with the software update, now those cameras also collect audio and have microphones that are working. And by the way, we just found out this year that anything that has a speaker basically has a microphone. Did you hear about that? If it has a speaker, it is basically a microphone. Look it up, Google it. I'm telling you, I'm not bullshitting you. It literally is both. So there's some surveillance going on, dude. Why do they want to surveil us so bad? We're not going to any islands and we're not doing anything weird like that and going to Bohemian Grove. But why do they want to track us so bad? Because we're the ants in Bug's life. And when one ant stands up, if the rest of the ants stand up, there's no freaking way that the grasshoppers can stop us, dude. So come on. Shout out to Milana. Shout out to Mika and Void Prawn. I'm thinking about prawns right now. Not that I'd eat them, the Leviticus dietary laws. Shout out to Chicky and B, Billy Urabazo. Shout out to you. Nice profile pic. What's going on, everyone? I flipped them off when driving. Tony Gunn flips off the flock cameras while he's driving. That is hilarious, dude. Good for you, man. It's the same thing. Like if you go to pay a ticket that's unjust, you can pay with pennies if you want. Bog down the system, man. 100%. I didn't say that comment. Somebody else did and it made me laugh. What the heck? Shout out to Autumn. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So listen, guys, we're discussing the shocking agenda behind the AI stuff and a whole lot more on my Rumble live stream channel. We also have to talk about the new law. Michelle, listen to this. Michelle, I just mentioned you actually, so that's not even clickbait. I just mentioned you. Hello, Michelle. Mentioning Michelle here. Come on. Shout out to Lou Godfrey, man. There's a new law in Idaho that is shocking that you will be blown away to hear about. I'll tell you about it on Rumble because I can't mention it here. I'm serious. Shout out to Milana and shout out to Belly Lever, who says, I don't drive, haha. Well, if you get driven around, it's the same thing though. It's shocking, man. Looking for remedy, my friend. We have a decentralized system, mobile finance accounts, DM. Shout out to the Sovereign Project and all of you guys. Look at Mrs. Ada. She says, I literally have this conversation everywhere I go. It's a bug's life, and it's more of us than it is them. Let have the world we deserve. The meek shall inherit the earth, dear, 100%. We turned off our Siri because it was lighting up when we talked. No, crap. Think about it. When you say, yes, Peshogar, I'm mentioning you right now. When you say, hey, Siri, and it says, yeah, then that means it was already listening, obviously. Shout out to Autumn. So listen, guys, we're live on Rumble right now, which is at the link in my bio. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. We're streaming there right now, discussing all these shocking situations in full detail with no censorship. If you want to tune in, click the link in my bio, click the Rumble link, and boom, bang, bing. I will see you guys on Rumble. We got 40 people on there, and they're all the most awake, like, souls out here, man. Like, we got professionals in business and people who are smart, who knows that something shocking is going on right now, man. Okay, so I hope to see you guys on Rumble. Much love, everyone. Be careful using green lasers. Don't point it at any planes. Joe90, come to Rumble, man. Okay, we'll see you guys on Rumble. I love you all. Shout out to Plixler and Mika. All right. Yeah, I know the title of the live is mentioned to you. Is that a good one or what? Milana says there's cameras in bathrooms now. You got to watch out for those. Autumn, you just clicked my profile. Auntie, don't worry, dude. Don't get spun up around the axle about it, bro, with your mustache and everything. Just go chill, man. It's not that serious. Just click my profile and then you'll see a link, and then you'll see a link to click, and then when you click that, you see my Rumble link. We're on Rumble right there, all right? Okay, much love. Rumble is an alternative to YouTube that has no censorship, Belly. So Belly, that's why we're on there. No strikes. I could talk about the serious stuff. No censorship, no fact checks. That's not how to say my name. Milana, what did I call you? Milana? Is it Milana? Kobach? It's got to be Milana. Mylan? Anyway, Mylan, come to Rumble. I want to see you on there, and I'll pronounce your name correctly at some point, okay? Okay, I love you guys. Shout out to Caleb, man. You're good. You're good stuff, man. Shout out to Caleb. Okay, see you guys on Rumble. All right, let's go. Yeah, that guy was taking that live seriously, man. Holy crap. Okay, what's flopping, everyone? Let a few more people get on here. What do we got? Shout out to Matthew. Welcome to DFlock, an open source project. Oh yeah, dude, Ish. You know who sent me that? Was Herbert. Herb, man. Herb sent me that DFlock. It's something about what is it to do to tell you where they all are? I wonder why. I wonder what the big idea is with knowing where all the flock cameras are. Almost as if so then, well, look what they did in the UK, dude. In the UK, when they put up those ultra low emission zone cameras, a million United Kingdom, I don't want to call them patriots because I don't condone vandalism, but they were going around with sawzalls, dude, cutting down these freaking ULEZ poles. Now that totally gimped the system. But what about all these cell towers? Did you hear there was a guy in, I believe, British Columbia? Let me type this in. Hold on a second. British Columbia man pulls down cell tower with truck. I swear I heard about this story. In British Columbia, hold on. Oh, God. Yeah, here, look. So I don't know if they did it for fun or what, but anyways, in British Columbia, vandals specifically targeted and knocked down an $800,000 45-meter high TELUS cellular tower on Fairview Mountain near Oliver, BC. They did it, and did they get caught? This reminds me of how there's a nearby street pole near me, not too close, but it's a bit bright. We put tape on it to dim it, and the following year, the town shows up to like replace the light because they thought it was broken, and then they realized there was just tape like fused to it. But then they replaced the plate that has the glass in it. The problem though with the LED lights, especially on these street lights, is that there's no diffuser. Like if you have an LED light, but you have like opaque or like semi-transparent glass on it, it makes it so it's not so sharp and jagged. Otherwise, the light emitting diodes just go straight through clear glass and go right into your eyeballs, and it is not good for your freaking retinas, dude. Not good in the slightest. So TELUS cell tower knocked down by willful vandals, says the RCMP. So they pulled down a cell tower, and they didn't catch them. Wow. They never caught them. That's hilarious. Not that I condone it, but maybe the cell tower was too close to their house. Maybe they didn't like it being there. I don't know. But anyways, welcome everyone to Rumble. What were we talking about on Instagram again? The AI stuff. Virginia's new AI laws, the flock cameras. It's dude, listen. We've known since 2020 and even earlier that what's happening in China is so shocking. They got 1 million facial recognition cameras all over the place. They're grading people's social credit score. It's a total communist shocking hole, right? But they're doing that here now and putting facial recognition and AI cameras up all over the place. So what's the big idea with that? Obviously, at first they say it's just to catch people who shouldn't be, stolen cars. And I'm sure it's done that. But now it's reading people's faces. The walls are closing in, man. They're building a digital prison, 100%. They're building a surveillance grid to where they flip a switch and then all of a sudden, boom, bang, bing, you are in a hot water with a frog as the water's warming up. So we got to be talking about this, man. But by the way, I think when people first start to wake up and they hear things like this, they're nervous, they're scared, they're like worried, right? I don't have an ounce of worry or fear in me about any of this stuff because I see that this is all necessary to get humans to fully wake up. So I see it as it is what it is, and goodness is going to prevail at the end of this, and we're not going to be scared and flustered on the way. You're not supposed to be fearful. Do not be afraid. Do not fear. So in the end, the good guys win, man, 100%. Do you think how many moving parts this Illuminati plan has? Like, think about it. How many moving parts this plan is to completely enslave humanity and connect us all to AI? It's too many moving parts. It's not going to happen, man. They're going against the tidal wave of the true. They're going against the tidal wave of goodness, which this world is inherently good. and these evil doers are going against the goodness. They're going to lose 100%. So hold on a second. To everyone who just joined, I wanted to mention before we get into more of the AI and the fake alien invasion stuff, and also the latest Trump news. I know it's just drama, but anyway, before we get into that, I wanted to mention we're doing something special on this live, which we haven't done for probably 6 months or maybe even a year. We are giving away $160 worth of freebies for people on the live who want to decalcify the pineal glands, detox heavy metals, boost their brain function, boost their fertility, and calibrate their hormones. And so it's first come, first serve. We're giving away a free $100 bag of organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, the chocolate powder, which is extremely detoxifying. It massively boosts your gut microbiome. It stimulates stem cell production, so that goes and repairs damaged tissues and damaged cells. It is delicious. It also boosts your blood circulation, your circulatory system. It's super good for your heart. You'll freaking love it. And we're giving away $60 bottles of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk that has chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it, which is extremely detoxing. It boosts neurological function. It's extremely pro-fertile. And some of these mushrooms are slated to be banned in the European Union soon. Even though they're non-psychoactive, they never hurt anyone, but they're banning them because they don't want you to be healthy, obviously. Just like how they banned Tongkat Ali in the European Union. Tongkat Ali literally boosts testosterone naturally, and they're banning it. They don't want you to have high T. So this is the way the deal works. $160 worth of freebies. I just put the link in the chat, which goes to chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. If you go to chalk.com and so you got to click it to get bumped first in line. Then you go over to the number one superfood at chalk.com for men and women is the hot water purified Shilajit. So Shilajit is a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It's extremely pro-fertile. It stimulates the production of new brain cells, which gives you way sharper memory, concentration, and focus. It binds to free radicals and excretes them out of the body, so it detoxes you. Believed to decalcify the pineal gland. For women who take it, it calibrates your hormones and boosts your brain function and your fertility. And for guys who take it, it does all that, plus it boosts testosterone 21% in 90 days, and it increases sperm count and sperm motility. That is the Shilajit, which is in the Chalk Daily. So that's the number one superfood for men and women. Ours has 12 clinical studies. Most Shilajit is the tar resin, which is 20 to 30% water. It's diluted. It's crap. Ours is the best stuff. Literally verify it with lab tests. You'll be shocked. The first person to put the male or female Vitality Stack subscription in their cart and apply the coupon code 44LIFE, you get a lifetime 44% off discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically you're going to receive $160 worth of freebies if you're the first one to get a male or female Vitality Stack subscription with that code. Now, you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. Just keep in mind, a lot of the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose. And then also the second superfood that's in the male and female Vitality Stack is the organic ashwagandha, which is extremely pro-fertile. Ours is 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha found on Amazon. So basically ashwagandha on Amazon, it's all the Shanghai surprise, man. They farm it in China. It's basically fake. But our ashwagandha is verified, lab verified, way more potent. It massively boosts melatonin production, so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. It also increases natural energy levels and cognition. And something interesting about it is that it is extremely positive for your reproductive organ system. So it's a fertile booster, man. And for guys who take it, it boosts sperm count and testosterone. For girls, it calibrates your hormones. Now, considered the king of herbs in India, by the way. The third superfood in the female Vitality Stack is the wild crafted Irish moss, which has the full matrix of minerals. It's extremely detoxifying. It binds to free radicals and contaminants and excretes them out of the body. It boosts collagen synthesis and collagen production. So that gives you skin hydration, skin elasticity. It's like anti-aging. It's also said to be extremely pro-fertile as well. So we're talking, if you're already done being fertile or whatever, think of it as pro-health, because fertility is a general barometer of health, right? It's the body's intelligent design. If you're infertile, you're 20 some odd, 30 some odd years old, like that's usually your body's intelligent design saying we're not really ready to have a baby, so we're not going to be fertile because the system is not ready to do that. You know what I mean? So anyways, then the third superfood in the male Vitality Stack is the Tongkat 100, which is wild-crafted Tongkat Ali from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests, 100-to-1 extract that boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days, plus sperm count, sperm motility, muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. It also interestingly, the Tomcat boosts something else. So pro fertile, pro muscle, pro endurance, but then also massive increases in energy, all day natural energy, not like a stimulant energy, even though we like that too with the Chad mode. But anyways, Tomcat is a game changer. Every single guy should be taking the Tomcat 100%. So apparently there's a bunch of people on the site right now. This is basically the last call. We're going to do a micron of a countdown timer. If you're on the website, remember you're putting the male or female Vitality Stack subscription in your cart. You're applying the coupon code 44LIFE, which is a lifetime 44% off discount. You can cancel or modify at any time, but once you place your order, you're going to get the freebies automatically included, and you're going to feel like $1 million taking them. Remember, the freebies are the $100 bag of chocolate powder, organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, and the $60 bottle of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend that you will love. Daily vitality supports healthy inflammation support, immunity and detoxification, memory and focus. It's clinically studied, dude. Oh, I guess I got one left. I'm going to take a 7 Wonders with you guys right now with my spring water. Look at these little Chalk health bullets, man. I love it. Shout out to Isaiah, man. Shout out to Bruce Joseph, who says that in India, guys, Bruce Joseph is in India right now. He says, we have wells with clean water in many households that are decades old. And in my house's backyard, there's a well that's over 50 years old. That's awesome, Bruce Joseph. So is it a dug well? It's probably a dug well, eh? But it hasn't rained. So is your well kind of drying up, man? It's a super El Nino this year, eh, guys? Yo, Bruce Joseph, what part of India are you in, dude? Name your place. Is it Uttar Pradesh? Or is it Chennai? Or is it Mumbai? Let me know, Bruce. Okay, hold on a second. Boom, bang, bing. Remember, too, anything you take with Shilajit is a potentiator, so it increases the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Are you in Tamil Nadu? Oh, you're in the Madhya Pradesh, eh? Where's that? Let's see. Boom, bang, bang. There. Okay, so the upper part of India. Okay, and then where are you, in Sagar or in Indore or Guna or Shivpuri or Gwalior? Let me know where you're at, Bruce. I know I can pronounce those pretty good, man. Shout out to Butterdog. Okay, shout out to BD. Shout out to Butterdog. Shout out to BD, man. Or are you in Dabra? So let me ask you this, Bruce. Like, so you know how India kind of has like a trash problem, like there's garbage everywhere and shit. Like, do you do that too? Like, what's the big idea with that being so ingrained in the culture, man? It's just kind of strange. Like, we got to get this, and it's here too. I mean, there's all kinds of. It's funny because you know that India actually used to be super organic up until Bill Gates went over there, and literally, this is a fact. Bill Gates, who owns the most shares of Monsanto than anyone else, literally went into India promising all these Indian farmers that they're going to get all these way more crops and way more money from their crops if they switch their seeds to Monsanto's GMO cotton and another GMO, maybe it was corn. And he said, yeah, take these seeds. And so they went around to all these places in India, and they actually had these vans with the TV screen. They pulled the TV screen out, and it shows one of your gods holding a bag of Monsanto seeds. So all these Indian farmers got these new Monsanto seeds, but in exchange, they had to give up their old seeds. And that was the heirloom seeds. And one of your girl there, Bruce Joseph, Vandana Shiva, she's the biggest outspoken person, I think, in India about GMOs. And she went and said, what happened was like hundreds of thousands of Indian farmers ended up committing suicide because they were drinking glyphosate, because the promises that were made to them just bankrupted them. They didn't get more money from their crops. Now their field is toxic. Only this plant will grow. And they have to buy more seeds every year from Monsanto because they're terminator seeds. So they don't reseed. They don't make new seeds. It's like you plant a plant in your backyard that's natural. It'll seed. It'll go to seed. You can get a freaking seed out of it. Monsanto does terminator seeds. So you have to buy from them again every single year. And you're not allowed to seed save. So this is shocking. And then Vandana Shiva specifically said these guys are so arrogant, or this corporation is so arrogant, it thinks it can take corn, which is thousands of years old, or billions if you believe that, and they can modify one strand of its DNA, and then they have ownership of it. They're patenting it, and they've patented it, right? So it's shocking, man. And then, of course, the mainstream media is saying, no, it's totally healthy. It's good for you. It's safe. And also, so does the school system teach that. But yet it's banned in 90 countries. Vladimir Putin said, we don't need GMOs. We have enough room for organic here. And then what is GMO? Did you not hear about this? The French scientist, he took a drop of glyphosate and fed it to rats and diluted it in their water. And after about, I don't know, three lifetimes of 3 generations of these rats on glyphosate, they were riddled with tumors and were completely infertile. When he published his study, it reached immense backlash from the scientific community, so he retracted it and then later resubmitted it. And now it's out there. Type in French scientist glyphosate study. And if you watch the documentary GMO OMG, it covers the entire freaking thing of what happened to this guy. And let's just say that's being swept under the rug. And now glyphosate is the most widely used herbicide in North America. Now, you could think it's all about profit, that the only reason they're doing this is because of profits. Or you could wonder if there is a bit of a more nefarious plot going on behind the scenes that has to do with keeping humans in a lower state of consciousness. But that is another thing. Now, atrazine. Atrazine is the other chemical, the most widely used herbicide, one of the other most widely used herbicides in North America. And the guy, Tyrone Hayes, who worked for Syngenta, was tasked with studying its ability and its effect on on frogs, African bullfrogs, I believe it was. And the frogs, this is an age-old story, man. This chemical, atrazine, reversed the gender of frogs. And now that is the most widely used herbicide, one of them, in North America. And when he published that study, they slandered him, they smeared him, they took away his license, they did all this shit. He has a TED Talk on it. Type in on YouTube, TED Talk Tyrone Hayes. Well, I don't know what to say. It seems like there could be an intentional thing here to alter your freaking hormones at the yin yang. I mean, it's shocking, dude. So anyways, this is why we got a detox, because you know that all that stuff, 90% of people's bloodstreams contain glyphosate, trace amounts of glyphosate and atrazine, not to mention the documentary Dark Waters that talks about C8, the forever chemical that comes off Teflon pans, and it's off Teflon, which is sprayed on all kinds of different stuff. That's in all of our bloodstreams too, forever chemicals. But that doesn't mean it's in your body forever. It just takes a long time to break down, but you can detox it. And that's why we're talking superfoods. This is the last call, guys. We literally have like 10 minutes left. We're giving away $160 worth of freebies on the live. If you go to choq.com, that's chalk.com, we're giving away free $100 bags of organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, the chocolate powder, heavy metal tested. It's a superfood all the way from Bolivia. It massively boosts stem cell production, which rejuvenates damaged tissue and damaged cells. It is delicious. It also boosts adenamide and oxytocin, which are the hormones you release when you fall in love. So that's got to be freaking good for you, doesn't it? And then we're also giving away $60 bottles of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk, which contains chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it. You're getting $160 worth of freebies included in your order. If you go to chalk.com, choq.com, you put the male or female vitality stack in your cart, you apply the coupon code 44LIFE, you get a lifetime 44% off discount. And then you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time, but keep in mind the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose. And then also, hold on a second here, boom, bang, bang. So all you got to do is click the link, chalk.com, male or female vitality stack subscription, and apply the coupon code 44life. And then you get 44% off for life on your subscription and $160 worth of freebies. You do not need to add the freebies to your cart. They do get included automatically. So you won't see them on your order form or anything like that, but they're going to be included in your order, which is freaking awesome. And by the way, some of those mushrooms there, it's shocking. Some of the mushrooms in the Chalk 7 Wonders are slated to be banned in Europe, which is very strange because they don't ban they do not ban Monster energy drinks and Red Bulls and stuff, but they will ban these natural mushrooms when those things actually completely, people die every year from those. Let me see here. Hold on a second. So yes, isn't that shocking, man? They're trying to ban stuff. Well, it's the same thing. I'm sure Shilajit is on the list to be banned as well because um, you do know that if they've been trying really hard to get you full of fluoride and glyphosate and atrazine and all that, then you can imagine they don't want you to easily be able to quickly just detox that by taking a bunch of superfoods. I'm sure that they would not prefer that, man, 100%. So it's on the list. I mean, if they made central bank digital currencies, you think you're going to be able to eat organically with these CBDCs? They'll only let them work on conventional shit, which is shocking. Okay, someone just got a Shilajit and a Tongkat Ali at chalk.com with the discount code. Congratulations to who just got the freaking 44% off for life discount and the dear soul of the Shilajit and the Tongkat Ali. You're literally going to feel like $1,000,000. And also, because you're taking so remember, Shilajit is a potentiator, right? So it increases the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. So when you're taking Shilajit, all the benefits of all the other stuff I told you about gotta be like amplified, man. So this is literally the last call. We got 9 minutes left on the deal. If you're on the fence and you're on the site, get your order placed ASAP. Get the dear 44% off lifetime discount and get 160 bucks worth of freebies, man. The chocolate and the Chalk 7 Wonders. Freaking awesome. Shout out to Isaiah, man, and Ish and Will. Shout out to Will, man. Will, remind me about your username again. It's Will Phil or what? Okay, hold on a second. Tony Westbrook's here too. Shout out to Tony, man. Make sure you turn your Wi-Fi off at night as well. Will said that's because all the stuff makes people dumb and docile, and that they can profit off of those types of people. Well, keep them in a lowered state, man. Let me see. Hold on a second. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's Will. Okay, that's all right, Will. No problem, dude. Okay, let me see here. Boom, bang, bing. 7.5 minutes left, guys. Will says he always turns his, or sorry, Matthew says he always turns his phone off at night and his Wi-Fi off. Matthew, great, man. What else are you gonna do? I would do the exact same thing, Matt. What the heck's wrong with that? Nothing, man. Or alternatively, you could sleep with your Wi-Fi router next to your head and your cell phone freaking in your pocket. Who's gonna do that? To all the people who think frequencies are so safe, go ahead then. Strap a freaking Wi-Fi router to your head if you want. I notice that I dream when I turn off my Wi-Fi. Wow, Will, I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised. It's a disruptor, man, the frequencies. You know what's also, wow, look at the butterfly effect of that. Will says that he listened to me and he started dreaming more. So did I cause Will to dream more because he listened to me? That's a butterfly effect. Shout out to Will, man. But anyways, what I was going to say is that I noticed that if you grow up, or rather you spend a long time far away from any cell towers, like let's say a couple months, no cell towers, barely any cell service, right? And then you go and you go into a city, right? You go into a city. On your way into the city, all of a sudden there's a million cell towers all over the place, right? Well, the shocking thing is, I at least fully felt it's almost like a mind numb feel. When I hadn't been to a big city in years and I went down and I start seeing cell towers everywhere, dude, all over the place. And your like anxiety goes up. But then I lived in a city for like 6 months and I just felt normal every day. But I knew that on my way in, I felt that feeling and it took a while to feel normal. So I think that eventually your body like attunes to the frequency and then boom, bang, bing, you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm not a big fan of gigantic cities, to be honest. You know what's funny? You know what's funny, Shane, is that I don't know if you heard the part about 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews. or the clinical studies and lab tests. But like, dude, you can say many things like you don't believe in chemtrails and you think I'm an idiot for talking about chemtrails, or you believe the earth is a spinning ball and I'm an idiot because I think that it's not a spinning ball. You could say all that and that's fine. I literally don't care what you think. But the one thing I will get you on is for anyone who's like, you're selling shitty supplements. No, we're promoting supplements, but definitely not shitty ones. And we have a ton of clinical, we have the most clinically researched shilajit on the market. It's heavy metal tested. It's clinically studied. It's the best stuff, man. Our Chad mode, we have the best. Like you may not like, because I know you came from Milo's video, so you may not like the frequency in which chalk and superfoods are mentioned on my page. But again, it is my page at the end of the day, isn't it, buddy? But the Chad mode, this is the cleanest pre-workout you can buy. Organic caffeine, cold water extracted from green coffee beans, and organic blue spirulina. So you cannot like that you have to see Chad mode if you come on my lives and on my page, but you can't disrespect or rather not acknowledge, unless your brain's not really on, that this is a freaking amazing product, dude. And they don't have, go find another pre-workout that has organic blue spirulina and organic caffeine, cold water extracted from green coffee beans. It doesn't exist. So let's wrap our head around that, dude. Tony said, me neither. Wish we had property more secluded. Well, Tony, dude, anything can be manifested, dude. What do you think about me? I was a militant vegan in 2019, started taking chalk. Now I run a chainsaw, have multiple children, and drive a truck. Like, think of what chalk can do for you, man. So shout out to Tony. That was a hybrid. I actually was talking to Chalk a bit ago. We were laughing about if I did a video on like what I was before taking chalk and now after, right? And we were laughing. But in that case, Tony, I just mean you're already taking chalk for years. But dude, you can, where focus goes, energy flows. So anything you want. I mean, if you wish you had a property that's more secluded, what it would be is you'd visualize a secluded property, like, and then that would send energy to it. You know what I mean? That's right, Tony. Exactly, man. Exactly. So you never want to be like, you didn't do this, Tony, but you never want to be like, oh, my property isn't secluded enough. That's like focusing on the negative or what can be perceived as your negative, right? Instead, it's like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to having a secluded property. You know what I mean? There's a flip of a switch there. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on a second. Boom, bang, bang. Let me see here. We got literally 2 minutes left on the deal, guys. If you're on the fence, now or never, man. $160 worth of freebies if you get the male or female vitality stack and you use the coupon code 44life. You get the chocolate powder and the chalk 7 wonders for free. That's right too, Will. That's right. Well, that's why ashwagandha is great, because it supports optimizing your brain chemistry and hormones and whatnot. It's freaking awesome, dude. Let me see here. Shout out to Bruce Joseph, man. You're in the Madhya Pradesh. Yo, Bruce, how far are you away from that damn giant temple that's made out of a single piece of granite that we couldn't make today? The one in India. You guys have seen that one? Well, Tony, here's the thing. Here's the trick. Tony, listen to this, dude. Nothing is good or bad. Thinking makes it so. So you get a flat tire. You think that's bad. You're missing work. You think that's bad. But actually, if you flip the script to that everything that happens to you is good, then it's great that your car fucking tire went flat, because it stopped you from getting in a car crash down the road. Or it is divine timing. Everything's divine timing. Everything is happening to you for the greater good. So for me, I get a ton of logs. I dump a ton of logs into my driveway to cut up for firewood. Both my chainsaws fucking break. And it led me to finding out how to fix my chainsaw. Now I have a total different respect for chainsaws because I know how to fix them. I wasn't even thinking about fixing them before. And there's divine timing. The wood's going to dry in time for the winter, so nothing's a big delay. It's not bad. So thinking makes it so. In 2016, I'm making memes, like promo, like truth memes, right? The website I'm using all of a sudden stops working. I'm pissed. I'm livid. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't make memes right now. I find a new website. It's 1,000 times better. I can make the post 1,000 times faster and easier. Micro example there for you of something's bad, but actually it's good. Now, that'd be hard to say if like you lost a loved one, but that is a different kind of level. Like that's like where it's like it must be their time, like, you know. But I know it's, you know, It's the mysteries of life, man. But anyways, okay, listen, guys. Shout out to everyone on the site. Shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you all for joining. We're going to get you freebies hooked up in your order. So if you're on the website, place your order ASAP, get the freebies included. You're going to feel like $1 million. We will give you the freebies, rather, if you place an order to a male or female stack with the code 44life. DM me on Instagram if you have any questions. Much love, everyone. Thank you all for dearly joining, and we'll see you on the next one. All right. Shout out to Tony, Matthew, Will, freaking the weird troll who's been trolling us. Shout out to Bruce Joseph. Shout out to Far North. Love her as well. Oh, some guy streaming me on YouTube. That's fucking awesome, man. Thanks for spreading the word. Isaiah, all of you guys. Okay. And Danny, of course. Who else? Steph Jan. She might not be on anymore. Okay. We'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Much love, everyone.